Hello and welcome to Mental Health and Me. The poem that I've recorded is the reason basically behind the whole of page, my whole Instagram page. I used to write poems going back to my early 20s, but never really thought much of them. And then I put this one together, the It's Hard One to Live and to Die poem, and it got really well received and I had a lot of real good feedback, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. And I was well supported by my friend Jade, whose page, mine Jim, and she, really encouraged me to do it. And so I went for it, and that was 3 years ago. And basically, it was a release at the time because I was really struggling with OCD thoughts, intrusive thoughts. My Puro was out of control basically, and I was really struggling. So it was a focus, and I really enjoyed it. But I only kept it going for probably 3 months max, and I just had a total blanket stop on all social media, and I come off everything for years. So that's why there's a massive gap if you look at some of my posts from 2019, 2018, sorry, to now. And it's it was only recently when I was sort of looking for help online. I was on YouTube and I looked, looking about perfectionism, OCD, and things like that. And there's nothing on there really that I could relate to. There was like TED Talk speeches and things like that, but not just the normal person in the street just talking really about it. And so I went back onto my words, our thoughts, as it was back then, and that's when I started again, really pushing my page. And then I decided to go with the videos myself. Um, and I must admit, it's something that at first I was really like struggling with. I kept like checking how many likes or subscriptions I'd got on YouTube and on Instagram and things like that. But now I don't look, because I know that the people that are seeing it, are people that need to see it really. And if anybody else comes across it, then that's fantastic. And the more people we can help together, the better. But the numbers that are attached to these things, the likes and things like that, they they're not something you have to chase. It's just, yeah, it makes you feel good and things like that. But the more important part is having conviction behind what you're saying and believing in what you're saying, and not saying it for the sake of it or for content really. So that's what I struggled with, like I say, at first, but now I've got a decent sort of balance with it all. But I'm going to be honest. Today, when I say this today, I mean it is now 1 o'clock in the morning. Um, Yesterday, then I wanted to record that poem while I was out on a walk, and I just couldn't do it. I just kept jumbling my words, and I find it easier talking off the top of my head than reading off a phone or like a script as such. And I got so wound up, I was so frustrated. I come home, my head was pounding. I just wanted to eat everything. That's my go-to thing, really. And I was in bed by about 8 o'clock, you know, and I've just been in bed basically watching YouTube and just learning a couple of different things. And that's what made me think, you know what, come down now and record this, because this is me being honest and real. I offer advice and I offer a ear from a person who is going through it right now, who's experiencing things right now, who's gone through things. 10 years ago, 5 years ago, who's done this, and I'm still going through it and I'm still learning and I'm not perfect and I'll never be the finished article. Nobody will. No one completes, like I said before, no one completes life. You're always learning, always trying to improve on your own, mental health or physical health. And I just thought, you know what, this like I said, this is the most real I can be really now. And I said it's the best way to sort of thank the 3 years in really with how far I've actually come to be able to acknowledge this and see it, and put it on video and let other people see it. I'm not hidden away in my room like I would be. Everybody in the world now who's got access to the Instagram or YouTube or anything will see this, and there's nothing to be ashamed of whether you're going through it yourself or somebody who's going through it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. As I've mentioned before, I've experienced the very lows you can really, with attempted suicide and things like that. So to be where I am now, I just feel that it can sort of be a bit of hopefully encouraging for others to see that as hard as it is, as crap as it is, as relentless it can feel, that you just getting nowhere. You are, because each time you wake up and you open your eyes, you've completed another day, another night, and you're on to the next one. You just got to keep going. It's, as I've said before, you just got to keep being consistent with everything you do, and you will make progress. And with other tools, with therapy, etc., you will find your light at the end of the tunnel. So basically, I want to say thank you for everybody that's supported me over the last few years with this page, and the last couple of months with the YouTube channel and that. I just want to say a massive thank you to all my friends and family who have always looked out for me and had my back, even at times when I felt like I'm alone. I know that if I needed to call on somebody, I know I could count on you, so thank you. And for people watching this now, you can do the same with me. My account's open all the time. I'll reply whenever, as soon as I can, really, whenever I can. So thank you, and hopefully there'll be plenty more videos to come. So take care and look after yourselves.